After finishing off the Spider Mastermind Quartet, the nut after November left an aftertaste of regret. Ignoring the visual, Bear returned to the house, and the pests that were within, quite larger than a mouse. Now with the yellow keycard in hand, Bear headed straight for the garage. Within, a chain gunner began his barrage.
Good work, my minions!
Cyberneezer did screech.
Keep that meddlesome bear away from the card, I beseech!
Surrounded by massive presents and a growing hysteria, Bear jumped into the card and was transported to Romania. Hello everybody, it's Bear! Yay, we're here to play the Doomer Boards Project's number 19, a Doomer Boards Christmas Carol, and I think we're heading into map number 7. It's called Two Sizes Too Small. It's the one map created by Doom RO. I believe he's the member of the crew that's Romanian. But yeah, it's a really nicely laid out map. It's a big wide area, and like almost like half of the map is actually optional. Like it's pretty crazy, but I mean it's fun. All the hunting all the secrets and killing all the enemies is actually a really enjoyable process. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into this. All right. So we're hitting the go. We're hitting the play button in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. There's the card from last map. So now that we have the yellow key card that was on top of the trash can there, just got to grab our shotgun again, head out to the garage. Yeah, we got elves in here. Look at all these elves hanging out in our area. Look at all these big giant Christmas gifts. All these giant boxes. You know, we got things to hand out to our friends, and all these demons are trying to destroy them. Can't let that happen. We got the one chain gunner, holding out, kind of blocking our path. But now we've got that all taken care of. Got our health all topped off. Heading into the card. All right. Christmas in Romania is something. I didn't get to read that. Thanks a lot, me. Yeah. So we're heading into it. Two sizes too small. I love this map. It's really beautiful. All right, so you get a little bit of a hot start. You can pick up the super shotgun underneath the Christmas tree, but we'll just stick with the standard for now. Take care of some zombie men, some pinkies. There's a cacodemon that comes. He must have got hit from behind because he came flying in much faster than a normal cacodemon would be going. Take care of that pinky, finish off the cacodemon. Let's move, keep on moving on. Keep on moving on. Get rid of all these zombie men and these elves, and then a staircase full of imps. So one thing you need to pay attention to in this map is just all the little health pickups that you can grab. You gotta get every little bit of health you can possibly get, because it does get a little bit stingy with the health packs. Another cacodemon. Go ahead and take him out. I think we're going to go through this cave first, and then go back to where we were hanging out. Oh yeah, that wall right there is actually a secret with a berserk in it. So go grab all these armor shards. I was trying to trigger the secret without grabbing the berserk just yet, because you can use that as a health refill. It's actually something I learned while I was playing this map is, come back for that if you actually need it. Don't grab it early, because this for as big as this map is, it's very dangerous. Only that size makes it dangerous. There's a lot of smaller health pickups, but not a whole lot of bigger ones that will give you a significant amount of health. All right, this open area is always a little bit of a trouble. The chain gunner eats away at some of your health. Go ahead and take care of that cacodemon who's trying to maneuver in on us. Also, take a second to appreciate the icicles. it's really, this map, there's a lot of effort that went into it, a lot of beautiful little touches. I mean, all these little winding staircases, everything feels really organic. And the music is really calming too, so it's like, it's just a nice little romp through the winter wonderland of Romania. Hit that secret wall, walk through here, you can get your yellow key. So this house that's down here is actually a completely optional area, but it requires, in order to get the most out of it, you need the blue and yellow keys. They're in the backyard. So you need the yellow key in order to gain access to the building. Then you need the blue key in order to gain access to the backyard, where you can get a free plasma gun. That's not actually a secret area. It's not, the plasma gun isn't tagged as a secret, but where you pick up the keys, they are. This is one of our first difficult fights of the map here. We have these these platforms that have all these different enemies on. So there's a mancubus to the right, up above. There's a mancubus across the way above us. Then there's a revenant on the left. There's 2 revenants on the right-hand side, 2 chain gunners on the right. The archvile that's in the center of the kind of town square area. And then you have the Arachnotron, which is possibly the most dangerous enemy in the entire area, because he's the only one. When you're in your safe spot away from the view of the archvile, the Arachnotron has line of sight on you. He potentially has the best DPS out of all of the enemies, maybe aside from the bosses. So it becomes an extremely dangerous idea to stick around. So you gotta skedaddle in and out of the line of sight of the archvile. Either that, or you just gotta commit to killing him early. But even then, even if you go into that town square, the revenants and the chain gunners can shred you just as badly. So it all becomes this exercise of ducking in and out of cover, not staying in one place for too long, taking out enemies one by one, and just trying to make sure that your health stays up. You can run underneath the Christmas tree that's over there. There's plenty of boxes, plenty of little health pickups that you can grab. You can run over to the staircase with the rockets and some health bonuses. A couple more Arachnotrons hanging out on top of the platforms here. Oh yeah, and there's that supercharge that's hanging out in the center. So that's the main thing. You can kill the or you can kill the archvile, grab the supercharge, take care of the remaining enemies that are nearby. Or you can take care of all the baddies first and then top up your health. There are ways to get through this. You don't have to just stick to one single strategy. This is just the one that I found that works. Ducking in and out, killing enemies one by one, and then eventually working your way to a full room completion. So now we can run over here, hit the switch. 2 chain gunners, or 2 pinkies. I thought it was chain gunners. 2 pinkies and an archvile will come out of this little cave. Oh, there's also a zombie man in there. Somehow a little Santa man ended up inside of the area. Alright, take them all out. You can head back through or you head through there. Follow the pathway all the way up. This is actually on the other side of not the guardrail, other side of the gate, or the wall that you got the berserk. A couple enemies pop up on a little monster closet. The mancubus probably being the most dangerous of them all. I think there's 2 imps, 2 chain gunners, a pinky, and a mancubus that pop up in there. There may not be a pinky in there at all. I don't know. Either way, you go along this path. You grab a bunch of rockets. You actually walk across the area that you were just in before in Hell Knight at the end of this passage. Now you can double back and grab the additional rockets that lower with the platforms. So head through here. There's a little door, the different color door, or a different color wall on the right hand side. Picks you up some armor, some health bonuses, a rocket, and a supercharge. And then when you walk through here, the blue key drops. So now you can go inside of this house. Blue key gets you entry. I think I said it the opposite way around. The yellow key gets you into the backyard, gets you a backpack and a plasma gun. If you don't have an armor, you can drop that wall and get a free armor out of there. And then, oh, this is a required area. It has a red key in it. Never mind. I was confused. I thought this was an optional area all this time. I forgot where you get the red key from. I'm stupid. Forgive me. Alright, so that's our first set of objectives. You get all the key cards. Now you need to start ringing some bells, because that unlocks the final doorway. Actually, ringing bells, I believe, also reveals a secret. Open up that wall, you get yourself a blue armor. When you head up to the top of the staircase, there's a little cave here that when you hit the switch and drop them down, or drop everything down, there's a bunch of zombie men and imps hanging out inside of here. Dispatch all of them, come back outside, and you'll see a bell with four lost souls floating about. It's just a matter of taking them out, being careful, not getting hurt too much. Ring that bell. You kill the last lost soul. Now it's time to head inside of the red key building, or the red door building. All these little, not imps, I wanted to call them imps, but all these elves, take them out. And the Archvile, the Jingle Jangle Archvile. I said Archvile, I'm an Arachnotron. I'm getting really confused. Wow, I guess I'm hungry. Anyway, take out all those baddies. Head through here. A Revenant out in the open. Go ahead and take him out. Well, or maybe I should just call him an Archvile too. How about this Mancubus? No, Archvile. A fat Archvile. That's what he is. And an imp. A little brown Archvile. Everything's an Archvile now. This is Archvile Doom. Anyway, okay. All these elves come out of the closet, and a couple of Revenants are hanging out outside. I'm jealous that the elves were in the closet and the skeletons weren't in there. Alright, take care of those baddies. One more. Alright. Gotta watch out for those rockets, because they can go through that gated doorway, or the gated wall, and come back to get you. Out here in the back, there's a bunch of pinkies and cacodemons. So you can follow this path all the way down to the end of this little cul-de-sac here. Grab all this ammo, all these rockets. Hold off on hitting the switch just yet. Make sure you know where make sure you have your health topped up. You get a plasma gun. Once you grab that, a bunch of enemies spawn in, including a couple of barons, and we got some revenants, cacodemons, pinkies, chain gunners, all the toppings, all the fixins. It's a Christmas meal of death. This map is not shy about throwing enemies at you, but it gives you plenty of room to maneuver around, and you got plenty of walls and stuff to navigate and kind of scrape enemies off of you. Alright, now we focus on the barons, take them out. The final cacodemon. Now you gotta remember, come back here and make sure this bell is rung. That way you can, you be sure you get that taken care of. Now you move back over to the red building, or the red key building. There should be, I think there's another 2 bells to ring. So yeah, the exit door isn't open just yet. So head through this hallway. Get a couple of revenants are hanging out at the end here. So make sure don't get hit by any rockets. Yeah, I don't know exactly what drops the secret door, But inside of that blinking hallway is a secret door. Just shoot a quick rocket up there at the bell, and you can kill all those lost souls relatively easy. Free blue armor you can grab before you jump into this big fight area. It's actually one of the harder parts of the map, because you need to navigate up this walkway with all kinds of enemies that can fire through the gates. They're hard to see. You're not, because you know, computers and all that. The enemies are robots. So a lot of chain guns, or not a lot of chain guns, a lot of arachnotrons. You can use the chain gun on them. I would prefer to use the plasma gun, save the plasma for them, because they need to be killed as quickly as possible. You don't need to linger around with them too much. You gotta scrape all those homing missiles off of you, or else you get bopped pretty good. Alright, now to take care of the mancubus that's hanging out up here. I do believe there's an archvile that comes down from the top, but the chain gun is pretty important to take care of too. He can shred a lot of health. Yeah, just build. Make sure you don't use all of your plasma ammo, because you will need that in order to take care of some of the bigger enemies that come up. Yeah, if possible, just save your shotgun and your bullets, your shells and your bullets for these smaller enemies like imps, chain gunners, any human, any zombie, any elf, and for imps. Now once you go up here, you got a mancubus surrounded by about 20 of these elves. Just run around and let them infight. They all shoot hit scan weapons, so yeah, there's no chance of them not infighting. Since any enemy that shoots bullets, they can't infight. If it's a projectile, then they can't, obviously. Alright. Take care of that mancubus. The last of the elves. Trying to take care of this revenant that's up here. Once he's out of the picture, you have a much easier path to walk around. Make sure you get those chain gunners before they catch a good angle, because usually, a lot of times they might get stuck on a wall, or they're like just slightly offset where they can see you and they start attacking, but they can't actually hit you because they're you know, wherever their bullets are coming out of is behind the wall where their sight isn't. Anyway, enough technical descriptions. It's about to make me fall asleep. I told you, this is a relaxing level. It's a very relaxing level. And it's very, very soothing to play it. Alright, take those pinkies, take care of them, get rid of the mancubus, top up on health, which was what I'm doing right now. Now you can head around to the back side. Oh yeah, just if you see an enemy that you can kill relatively easily, you might as well go ahead and take care of it. Because there's no point in letting that linger and then having them show up later and be a huge problem. Especially if you got the health to work with it. So top up on health and ammo again, or health and armor, and ammo. Nice relaxing music too. Alright, inside this little cavern there's a revenant on the platform, a bunch of elves hanging out. We must be getting closer and closer to Santa's workshop, and it was located in Romania all this time. Alright, get rid of the fatty. See you later, mancubus. So the one way out of this pit, you got to hit that, touch that platform, let it drop down so you can ride it back up and jump off. That's the only way out of the pit. I just wish it would have been as simple as adding a staircase, but whatever. Scavenging around for health again. Just being very careful about progressing forward. No armor no armor to pick up. I think that might have been another one of my concerns. I didn't have any armor to work with at all. Kind of sucks not having it, but you can't do anything about it now. Alright, drop that elevator. Ride it on up. So we're inside of the tower where the chain gunners and the Revenant were hanging out before and bothering us. Run over here, hit the switch. You reveal some more lost souls and another bell. And this should be bell number 4, so I believe this is the last one you need to hit. Just gotta make sure all those baddies got taken care of. I know I got what am I thinking? Was I just daydreaming? I was saying I got a letter, but I know I didn't get a letter. I think I just, yeah, I'm running on a low amount of sleep, so I think I literally just crossed over into the dream world. I apologize. Ignore me, please. I'm not going crazy. I'm not crazy. Alright, we get back out to the main area. We get Barons, we get Cacodemons, we get Hell Knights, we get, is there a Hell Knight? I thought I saw one. No, they're just Barons. We get Pinkies, Revenants, plenty of Imps hanging out. All the enemies are here. This is actually a nice big fight. Yeah, like with the map from earlier, I think it was map number 4, Winter Wonderland. I think that might have been a Phobos map. Or, yeah, I think it might have been a Phobos map, not a Gasp one. But, oh yeah, there's that Berserk that we left. See, I told you it was a good idea. So with that map from earlier, yeah, it's one of the, it's slaughter-ish. Not a full-blown slaughter map, but I mean it gives you the enemy counts and it gives you the space to let those enemy counts actually work. So making sure we wrapped everything, or we wrapped up all the enemies. Let's just use rockets to finish off the Barons here, the Bruiser Brothers. Now we can head inside of this building. Now we can head inside? Yeah, okay. Open the door, move on in. So now that we approach this area, there is an archvile that is an archvile that's there, and a bunch of elves that teleport in behind us. You can just easily duck all the way out and attack all, kill all the enemies in an easier to manage way. But if they really wanted us to suffer, they could have just boxed us into that pit or into that room. Got some Hell Knights, filtering on through with their red fireballs. Let's take care of the Cacodemons. With the enemies infighting, it's actually probably a better idea to just go after the Lost Souls, because they can cause some headaches by just being very slow moving and easily forgettable enemies. They have a way of sneaking around unlike any other demon in this game. Yeah, we're just shotgunning Hell Knights. I got a double barrel shotgun, but why use that when I can just use a single boy? Well, I'm like annoyed at myself for using the single shotgun for this entire area. Alright, cool. Now we can finally focus on the archvile. Chuck some rockets his direction. Oh no, he got knocked off the platform. Just let him walk towards us. Alright. Taken care of. Get that health. What is happening? Well, I just kind of... Yeah, I don't know exactly. I guess hitting all those bells reveals that secret, but I don't know exactly what happened. I actually kind of zonked out for a second because I started daydreaming. All right, last area, bunch of pinkies, another arch vial in the background. Easier to manage area. Yeah, not so many pinkies in here. Just focus down the arch vial with the plasma gun. I believe that is all of the enemies, 418. So you hit that switch, touch the sleigh. That's it. We're done with the map. 2 sizes too small, which is not small at all, and it's not 2 sizes 2. All right. I've got to stand up and walk around. Wow, I should not have dozed off. Well, I didn't fall asleep. I just zoned out entirely. So that's a sign for me to take a break. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.